Hi everyone. So I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Sorry to keep you all waiting. A lot's been going on with me, like a lot. So I think the last time I checked in was the day of the transfer, which was June 24th. And I was just happy that the embryos were back in and everything was going okay. I also started a new job too, so I've also been kind of busy with that and a little nervous about everything with that too. But back to the transfer. So Monday the 24th was the transfer. I felt good for a while. I never had any spotting or anything. I decided I wasn't going to test really, and then I did. So, kind of what happened was, I can't get comfortable. I waited a few days, and then I tested early, because I wanted to see, with the HCG trigger shot and everything, and it's really hot here, so I look kind of cruddy. But anyways, I wanted to see if the HCG trigger shot was really strong, if it was going to be in my system. So on the 3rd and 4th day past the transfer, I took a test. I used the first response tests, and they were both negative on day 3 and day 4 past transfer. Today is day 12 past the transfer, and then I waited again and I bought a bunch more tests. I bought a Walmart brand and Clear Blue Digital and a regular Clear Blue as well. And I tried those out. I think so 3 and 4 were negative, and then day 5 and day 6, the Saturday and the Sunday. I took the Clear Blue and the Walmart brand, and those were both negative as well. So it's okay, I guess it's still early enough where, at least I know that the HCG trigger shot's probably out of my system, just to give myself a little bit of peace of mind. So then on the Sunday that I took that, so I took one in the morning and it was negative. And so I was talking about it all day long, thinking about it all day long. And after work, I went and bought some more tests. I bought the first response ones, and I took one when I got home from work that day around 5 o'clock-ish. So it wasn't first morning urine or anything, and I got a positive line. And so I was really happy. I was really nervous too, but I decided, okay, I'm supposed to keep waiting it out. My first beta was supposed to be this coming Wednesday. July 10th, my clinic makes you wait 16 full days past your transfer to do the beta. I think it's so they can get a really good positive reading, because I keep saying the HCG trigger shot and all that. But then what happened, on around day 6 and day 7, I started getting a lot of pain. I had given it a little bit of cramping throughout, but nothing really major. And then, on day 6, day 7, day 8, I had a lot of cramping, major pain. I have endometriosis, and polycystic ovaries and stuff too. And so, I know pain. I've had excruciating pain. This is probably the worst pain I ever had in my life. It felt kind of like cramps, but, both sides there, going all the way down my legs, down to my toes, my whole back. It would come and go. It was better in the morning, worse at night. I was up 3 or 4 times a night. It would come on really strong all of a sudden. I just felt like I was dying. And it would last maybe a minute or two, and then it would go away, and then a couple hours later it would come back and I'd have another one. So that was really scary to me. I never had any bleeding. I still don't have any bleeding. So I ended up going to the doctors, and a few days later I took another first response, by the way, and that one came up positive right away with a fairly dark line. So, all my tests from there have been positive. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and because I basically demanded to come in and be seen, because I was like, something's wrong, this is way too much pain. And basically, there aren't really any signs of the overstimulation just yet, but I told them, look, I had a positive pregnancy test, and I did test really early to see if the HCG trigger shot was around, and it was negative, and it's positive. So just kind of told them what I was thinking, that I was worried because I was in a lot of pain, and I was taking, I tried to stay away from the ibuprofen, but I was taking Tylenol, every 2 hours, like 3 extra strength, which my doctor actually said was fine. I said I can take as much Tylenol as I need, which is good because it's the only thing that's really getting me through the day sometimes. But anyhow, so we did an ultrasound, just an abdominal ultrasound, and it doesn't look like I have the overstimulation just yet, but I had to go out and get a scale, so I have to weigh myself every day, make sure that I'm not gaining weight and fluid, and I have to kind of watch really closely because I'm at pretty high risk of developing it. But basically, the idea that we think is going on is that the ovaries are getting irritated, and it's sort of a late response, but if I am pregnant, the progesterone and the hormones can aggravate the ovaries even more and kind of exacerbate the situation, and so that I can develop the late stage hyperstimulation because of pregnancy. So the first 10 weeks can be kind of tricky that way. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. What else? So yesterday they decided to do an early beta, and I'm still scheduled to do my next beta on Wednesday because they want to make sure that the HCG is going up. And so I did a beta yesterday, and they did call me and say it came back positive, which is good, I think, because it was 5 days early than the one that was originally scheduled, and my count was 92, which is pretty good. I think when they usually want it to be at least 100, but this was 5 days early, so I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to be next time. But they did say not to be too excited. They said it's positive for now, but until they do the next one, they can't be sure because of the whole HCG trigger shot and all that. I feel okay though because I did test early on with the same sort of test that got positive later, and it was negative. So I think it's okay. So I'm being hopeful. And yeah, I'm still in quite a bit of pain, especially at nighttime. But I'm just trying to keep up with that kind of stuff. I keep up on the Tylenol as well and just take it day by day. I'm really hoping that those feelings start to subside soon because they're really uncomfortable and it's just not fun. So that's the idea. I'm not going to put this on Twitter or anything yet because I haven't told a lot of people yet, and I kind of want to keep it that way for now. Just kind of waiting to be sort of out of the woods, and I think my first ultrasound will be at 8 weeks. So I'll probably update again when I know what the next beta is and they can really give me a more definite answer. Let me know if any of you have experienced pain like that. It's kind of scary. Everyone kept telling me, oh, cramps are normal, and oh, you need to make sure you're staying hydrated and you're eating fiber and all this stuff because you don't want everything to bump around and aggravate it. But like, it was so much worse than just like normal stuff. So I don't know, but I'm surviving, and I'm hoping everything is gonna get better, and I'm hoping that the baby embryos that are in there are okay and are gonna grow, and that I'll be able to see them soon. So yeah, let me know what your experiences are, and hopefully that's a good update for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. But I'll update you again next week and let you know how everything's going and if there's like a real definite yes, because right now I'm just going with maybe. So yeah, that's it so far. Bye.